tell me who you are, get in the car.
Right now.
Staying up tonight and I'm all alone. Feeling okay, then you hit my phone. Saying, babe, wanna meet up? I'm in the club, but I'm done now. Can I come up? Saying, of course you can come by. I don't know why, but you're so shy. Oh, you're alright. Oh, you're alright.
Alright, so we finished up getting shots of Amina for the Strong Culture page. What would be your impressions? What did you think of how it went?
Went good. It was my first time actually taking pictures of someone else for the brand.
Right?
And I think I got some really good shots actually, so I'm hyped up about that. Mina was good.
Right? It was the first time I met her too. Very, very shy. It was kind of cool to see her open up out of her bubble a little bit with this one. Apparently it was one of her first shoots, I guess.
Yeah.
That she has, but no, really.
I think it's good. It's good experience for her and also for me because I don't take photos, so.
Yeah. But now we're gonna work out. We're gonna hit a leg workout and try to get that done. I think you're deadlifting right now.
Yes, sir. Bench, deadlift, and maybe we'll do some arms at the end. I don't know.
A little bit of arms. About to take this pre-workout, a little bit performance-based by Nutrabolic Supernova. Downing 1 scoop of this, and then for intra, have a little bit of aminos over here just to keep myself hydrated.
Caffeine addicts.
Bottoms up. Comment down below right now if you think I'll foam up. It'll be like freaking volcano. All right, head into the workout. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of the Road to Summer Shredding. Now, on the last clip after the shoot, I was about to get a workout video with my buddy Jared, but it was just one of those days where I was just like, should I film? Should I not? I just kind of got lazy with it, so I didn't end up filming any clips for this vlog. So now I'm gonna head to the gym and kind of do a chest workout, which I don't think I've ever kind of shown you guys. So I'm gonna shoot a few clips here and there, kind of give you a rough idea of what I do with chest exercises and whatnot. And then right after, I plan on doing a little bit of posing practice because we are now 8 weeks out until Summer Shredding Classic. So that's something I feel like I gotta work on. I do have a rough idea of what I want to do, what I plan to do. It's gonna be very similar to what I did in my last show, which you will see in a bit. But yeah, it's something that I feel like I should start right away. And as you saw, I just quickly grabbed a Reign energy drink. So things with energy drinks, I kind of flip back and forth with this and pre-workout. Usually I go this route when it's kind of just my leg days, and I don't need a crazy pump, as you would say, in the gym, just because I don't know, it's legs, right? So it's not like your arms where you could really feel it. But if you saw my last video, I think it was my last video, If you have yet to try the white gummy bear, if you're in Canada, I know these guys just dropped maybe not too long ago. But the white gummy bear in rain, honestly, this is like one of my favorite flavors to date. I know I said I was hype on 3D, so you guys watch my stories on IG, but this, again, I guarantee you this rivals it like to a T. So if you want something that's really good in flavor, the white gummy bear, if you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out. Gonna sip on this a little bit and then head to the gym. But yeah, I'll probably do a little voice over it, so I'm just gonna get down to it. Alright, so here we are with another voiceover over this workout. So this is the chest workout I did that day. So I typically combine my chest workout with some triceps, but these are kind of like the core exercise I pretty much do. So starting off with compound movements, we got the bench press over here. Now typically I try to shoot for 4 sets for 8 repetitions, again just to keep it high volume or in the hypertrophy range. And I also kind of incorporate an incline bench as well, as you can see here, just to help target the upper chest and again further emphasize on the chest. I think when it comes to one of my stronger muscle groups, I do give credit to my chest a lot. I feel like it's one of those that I feel I've developed well. But when it comes to the exercises, there's really not much you could do other than presses and fly movements. So it's just targeting in different areas of the chest. So for this one right here, I'm doing like a upward upright cable fly, just to get a different angle of it. And then as I finish it up here, you're gonna see me do kind of a seated cable fly right over as I put these down over here. So again, following the rep scheme of 4 sets and 8 to 12 repetitions, just getting as much volume, focusing on the pump as well, get enough oxygen into the muscles to get it going. But I think there's one more exercise after this one. Nope. So we're going straight into the posing practice over here. So as you can see, there's a lot of people around, so it's definitely awkward to kind of just pose in this area, but this place does have the best lighting in this area, so I just worked with what I got. So as you can see, when it comes to physique, there's really not much to it. You kind of do a front pose, you do a back pose, and then every now and then, depending on the person, you could throw it into a side. So with my front pose, I typically do it at a little bit of an angle just to emphasize on my lat a little bit more, just because I feel like it's one of my stronger points. And again, practicing on transitioning is also key. You want to make it as smooth as possible and not choppy. In the next clip after this, I'm gonna kind of go into detail even more about posing, but yeah, hopefully you like this voiceover and catch you on the next clip. Alright, so we just finished up the workout. Now I did want to touch a little bit more on posing in general. From the clip that you saw did a little bit of posing practice. But thing with when it comes to like posing is you definitely easy to get used to like posing in front of the mirror. It's keep in mind when you're practicing for posing, it's good to look in the mirror to just see which angles kind of work best with what strengths you have. But at the same time, you got to keep in mind, you got to imagine as if you're on stage as well. So practicing without a mirror is very beneficial, as well as kind of realizing, depending on the show you go to. Now my last show, the judges were a little bit higher, which I did not expect. Usually when it comes to competitions, judges are most likely below the stage looking up. So normally when I practice, even at home, I usually have like my camera kind of like at a bottom angle to give it like more of a judge's eye view, if that makes sense. But practicing with that, knowing when to or how long you should be holding each pose is ideal as well, because you never know how long you're going to be holding a pose when it comes to the comparisons. Your solo stage or your solo part, it's going to be standard. You're going to be up there for 15 seconds. But when it comes to comparisons, especially during the pre-judging, or if if you make it to the overall where you have to do another round of comparisons with the winners. Depending how close it gets or how close the competition is, you might be on stage for quite a long time. So if you revert back to when I did my last show about like back in November, I did find myself getting exhausted just holding a certain pose. It was something I wasn't used to, and looking back now, that's something I'm gonna focus on as well, just in case, because I know with this one that I'm going to right now, it's gonna be a lot bigger. It's gonna be a lot more competitors as well. So I would expect to have to be on stage for a little bit longer than I'm normally used to. So that's where practicing your endurance, making sure you're highlighting each aspect is ideal. But other than that, that's something that I'll work on in the following weeks leading up to it. But now I'm just gonna hit up a few stores, grab a few more items that I'm gonna add to my repertoire, because I am getting pretty hungry nowadays. The hungerness is starting to kick in. I'm lowering carbs, upping the cardio. But yeah, we'll see you in the next location. Yeah, we are here with Nick from A&S Performance. If you guys have questions for him throughout the live, just comment down below, and then we'll try to like catch him as we go, and then he'll answer it to the best he can.
So we'll start with Dilate. This one's kind of the easiest one to separate from the group, because this is our non-stim pre-workout, so there's no caffeine or other stimulants in this product.
Alright guys, so just finished up that Q&A with Nick from A&S Performance. Now, for those that have seen my first video, kind of know that I do these IG lives with Popeyes every now and then, just to give people some insight of certain brands that, you know, maybe they may not know about, but it gives them an opportunity to just ask questions, get more info on certain products, get some tips as well. So for those that, again, A&S Performance, that was the brand that we covered. If you did want to reach out to him, he's available on social media. I'll put his name around this corner. But yeah, just done that, and on to the next one. Alright, so before I head out, I did want to give you guys some little tips of when it comes to supplements. Now, it does matter where you get them from, because I'll show you this example over here. Okay, so here's a protein that Popeyes carries called Diesel. Now, keep an eye on this packaging, right? I'll highlight a few things to keep an eye on. New Zealand whey isolate. And then look at all the certifications behind it, lactose-free, gluten-free, and whatnot. And then ingredient list, also protein content. Now just take a look at the design itself and just kind of keep that in your mind for a sec, because in this next clip, I will show you the differences between this one and what you find in grocery stores. So here's the one in the grocery store. So as you can see, the design is very, very similar to what you saw with the other one. So here you could tell right off the bat, it does not say isolate at the very end. And then when it comes to the certification beside it, it's very, very small as well. And now turning into the ingredient profile, you could tell the macros are different, higher in carbs, lower in protein. Even the protein type is different, so it's a whey concentrate and not even a blend. But yeah, things to keep an eye out for when choosing supplements.